Hi everyone, welcome to class. My name is Orissa and I will be your teacher for today. We'll be moving through a nice balanced flow today with some strengthening, some flowing, and then some really deep hip opening and heart opening. So just all the good things happening, and of course finishing with a beautiful deep Shavasana as always. So you can grab a yoga block if you have one, a couch cushion if you have one to sit on, that can be nice, your yoga mat, some comfy clothes, and that's it. So I'll see you on the mat. We'll start in a seated position. Sit up tall and close your eyes. Take a deep breath out of your mouth. Feel your shoulders relax, and then breathe in deeply into your belly, lengthening your spine up. And again, exhale out of your mouth. Allowing yourself a moment just to ground, to center, to arrive on your mat. Take another breath. And a big breath out. Let something go. Beautiful. On your next breath, reach your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers and flip the palms to face up. Straighten your arms as much as you can. Keep your spine tall, press the heart forward, and deepen your breath. Really begin to bring awareness and notice how it feels as you breathe in and how it feels as you breathe out. Press those hands a little bit higher. And then as you release them, we'll come into a twist. So arms will come down, twist your chest towards the right, left hand onto your right thigh, right fingertips behind you. Gaze over your right shoulder and breathe here. Your spine is so long. You're twisting a tiny bit more with every breath out. Just starting with some basic gentle movement to see how the body is doing right here and now. Come back to center. You can reach your arms up if you want. And then we'll go to the other side. So your right hand comes to the left thigh, left fingertips behind you, just helping to lengthen the spine and twisting a little bit deeper. Nice. Come back to center. Both arms reach up to the sky. And then bring your palms together at your heart center. Close your eyes and now take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. It can be as simple as just feeling good. It's one of my favorite intentions to set because it's so simple but so powerful. And if there's another kind of energy that you want to focus on in your practice, then just think about that now. And then breathe it in. And breathe it out. And now commit to your breath, an ujjayi breath if that's in your practice, or just breathe in and out through your nose with awareness and intention. Maybe just a little whisper in the back of your throat. Nice. Let's come forward. If you're sitting cross-legged, come to sit on your heels. You can always have a pillow underneath your hips. Lengthen the spine up and then tent your fingertips behind you. Lean back on them and start to kind of draw your elbows and shoulder blades towards each other as you lift your heart up. Feel that spreading, that stretching across your chest. Press your shins and feet down and get lighter in your hips. Nice. One more breath here. And then come up just to sit on your heels. Reach your arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Broaden across your chest. And then come down into child's pose. But bring those hands overhead. So rest your forehead on the mat. And bring the hands as far forward as you can. So you're feeling a nice stretch in your shoulders. Release your hands down, stay in child's pose, and then crawl the fingertips forward. Press the hands down, lift your forehead up. Let's crawl the fingers over towards the right. And then you can bring the forehead back down and really stretch with the left side of your body, the left fingertips, and get that beautiful side stretch. Nice. Come back through center, and then we'll go all the way to the other side. Stretching especially with the right hand. Get that length. Deepen your breath. Allow yourself to be present. Breathe into those hips, shoulders, back. And then come back through center. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press yourself all the way up. Inhale, circle your arms out to the sides, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. Nice. Let's come forward, move your props out of the way, and come on into downward facing dog. All right, those hips are high. You can pedal out your feet a few times. Pressing the chest down, melting your heart towards the earth, lengthening your spine. Make sure the hands are about shoulder width apart, fingers spread really wide. Noticing where the biggest areas of tightness are in your body today. Your hamstrings, your calves, your back, your shoulders, your chest. Maybe it's all of it. Maybe it's just one part. Send the breath there. Amazing. Come to a moment of pause. Lift the heels, gaze between your hands, and step, walk, or jump your feet all the way forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Get a really long spine, rooting your feet down, and then fold. Soft knees, come all the way forward. Root the feet down. We're going to roll up to stand. So bend the knees a little more. Press your feet through the mat and start to roll up. Allow your arms and your head to hang down. As you arrive all the way up, circle your arms, reach them and get as tall as you can be. And then exhale, fold forward, straight back down. Lift up halfway, just getting length in your spine. Plant the hands, step into plank pose. Nice and strong. Let's just breathe here. Press your arms straight, slightly almost rounding your upper back, and really pull your belly button towards your spine. Draw your pubic bone up towards your belly button so the core is super engaged. Squeeze your quads. You can always bring the knees down to modify. Shift your shoulders forward more, and then start to lower yourself to the ground as slowly as you can. Super, super strong. When you touch down, untuck your toes, and then lift up for Cobra. We'll stay for an extra breath, just moving slow. Relax the shoulders, draw your elbows towards your rib cage. And then on a breath out, you'll curl all the way back down. Press into your hands and make your way into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale out of your mouth. Let something go. Nice. Lift the heels, gaze between your hands. Bend your knees, step, walk, or jump your feet forward. Inhale, getting length in your spine, and then exhale, getting depth in your forward fold. Lift up halfway, breathe in. Exhale with a flat back, rise all the way up. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Pull your belly in. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway, moving a little bit faster now. Plant your hands, step into plank. Shift forward, lower down to the ground or halfway for chaturanga if you want. Inhale for a back bend, breathing some space into your heart, into your spine, and then make your way back into downward facing dog. Nice, lift the heels, gaze forward, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Remembering your intention as you breathe in. Exhale, rise, flat backs, come all the way to stand. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center, pause, recenter, come back to your breath. Nice. Inhale, circle your arms, reach up, breathe in some positive energy. Exhale, fold forward, let something go. Breathe out some tension. Lengthen your spine, breathe in. And then fingertips to the earth, send your right foot back. Bring the knee down, press into your left foot really strong and come up for a low lunge. You can have your hands on your front knee or reaching up to the sky. Sink the hips down a little bit more. And just breathe. Leaning back from the pelvis, maybe lifting the gaze up a little bit. On a breath out, bring your hands down to the mat. Lift the back knee, step into plank. Shift forward, lower halfway down if you can. Upward facing dog or cobra. And then down dog. Big breath in, exhale out of your mouth. Lift up the heels and then inhale, reach your left leg up towards the sky. Both legs as straight as possible. Point or flex your left toes or spread them wide. Engage that foot, engage your whole leg. Keep breathing, pressing into all 10 fingertips. Take an inhale. As you exhale, curl your knee into your chest, shoulders right over your wrists. And then we'll go back into three-legged dog as you breathe in. This time as you exhale, bring your knee towards your left elbow or armpit, kind of crunching the side waist. You're in a plank position, yes. Inhale, reach that leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist, knee to right elbow or higher. Take a little second of pause and then bring it back. So good, so strong. And this time, gaze towards your left thumb and step that foot all the way forward. Amazing. Come up onto your fingertips, sink your hips down, press the feet and rise up, crescent lunge. Arms reach to the sky or you can have them on your front knee. Relax the shoulders, lean back from your hips, breathe love into your heart and strength into your legs. Now cactus your arms. So 90 degrees, palms face forward, press your elbows to the back of the room, lean back. Take a big breath out here. Inhale, extend your arms up to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, cactus your arms, arch back. Once more. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to the ground, fingertips. Step closer with your back foot. All weight into your left leg. Reach your right leg up towards the sky and fold for standing splits or standing L. Relax your neck muscles. Lift that right leg a little bit higher and breathe. Find your balance. Find your focus. Now you can start to bend your right knee into your chest and then land it on the mat, hip width apart. Amazing. Bend those knees, lengthen your spine, breathe in, and then fold as you breathe out. Lift up halfway, exhale, flat back, rise to stand. Circle your arms out and up, breathing in so much goodness, and then fold forward. Committing to the breath once again. Lengthen the spine, breathe in. Bend the knees, fingertips down, send your left leg to the back of the mat. Knee comes down, low lunge first, so press your right heel into the mat, get a strong foundation, and then come up. Your hands can be on your front knee or reaching up to the sky. Kind of lean back from your pelvis as you start to sink the hips down, or just stay where you are and breathe if you're already feeling something. If you've been doing a lot of sitting, then breathe into that hip flexor, the front of your body. Relax your shoulders. Let it feel good. Let your body stretch. Amazing. One more breath. And on your exhalation, bring your hands down to the mat. Lift the back knee up, step into plank. Shift forward with so much strength, lower halfway down. Flip over those toes, upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. You can always add an extra chaturanga push-up from between down dog or between up dog and down dog if you want, of course. From down dog, lift the heels and reach your right leg up towards the sky. Inhale here, both legs are nice and straight. Exhale, stay. Now inhale, spread your right toes. Exhale, curl your knee right up towards your nose. Suck your thigh up into your chest, shoulders over your wrists. Press the mat away from you. Your core is super lit. Inhale, reach that leg up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow or armpit. Inhale, extend that leg up. Exhale, now twist your knee across the body. Yes. Pause. And then reach that leg up again. So good. This time gaze towards your right thumb and step that foot all the way forward. Good. Sink the hips down. We'll move into Crescent Lunge. Rise all the way up. Hands can be on your knee or reaching up to the sky. Sink the hips down. Lean back a little bit or maybe a lot. Can you bend a little deeper into your front knee? Can you press your feet more firmly into the mat, getting that strength, that connection with the earth? Now cactus your arms, spread the fingers wide, energize your fingertips. Lean back, spread across your chest, press your elbows towards the back of the room. Exhale, sink your hips deeper. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, arch back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, open the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the earth, fingertips come down, step closer with your back leg, all of the weight into your right foot. Reach your left leg up towards the sky and fold. Yes. Finding some balance, your hands are helping you balance. And your left heel is lifting even higher towards the sky. Both legs are strong, moving a little bit towards being straighter. Lift that left heel 1 centimeter more. I know you can. And then start to bend it slowly into your chest and bring your foot down onto the mat. Amazing. Bend your knees a lot. And then lift up halfway, waving through your spine, offering the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, rise. Inhale, arms to the sky. Palms to heart center. What is your intention? Are you embodying that right now? Let's turn sideways. Take your feet nice and wide. Toes point out, heels point in about 45 degrees. Your feet are like a lot wider than hip width apart. We're going to come into a nice goddess squat. So start to bend your knees, sitting the butt back, tuck the tailbone down, core strong, and you want to press your knees wide. So the knees want to kind of collapse in, but you want to press them out wide and try and keep them stacked more or less over your ankles. The spine is nice and long. And let's come back to those cactus arms. Spread those fingertips, get energy in the whole body. Spread your chest wide, press the elbows towards the back of the room. And maybe sink the hips a little bit deeper. Breathe in strength and energy into your muscles. And if you want to challenge yourself further, you can try lifting your right heel up. If you want to challenge yourself further, you can try lifting your left heel up at the same time. Or you can just swap and do just the left. Or you can have your heels down. Just breathe wherever you are. If you're alternating heels, make sure you do just the left heel. Can you sink a little bit deeper? Bring your hands down onto your inner knees. Bring the chest forward. Let's twist the chest towards the right. Drop your left shoulder. Gaze over the right shoulder. Oh, yes, that feels so good. Come to center, twist, so drop the right shoulder, twist towards the left. You're kind of pressing your knees wide and back with the hands. Come to center. Let's twist towards the right one more time. Drop that left shoulder. Look over your right ear or arm. Come back to center. Twist one more time. Press those knees wide. Breathe as much as you need to. Come to center. Can we come back to goddess for one more breath or one more moment? So cactus the arms. Keep your squat. I'm feeling some fire in my legs as well. We're all here together. Stay for 2 more breaths. You've got this. Can you go lower? And we're going to move really slow. Press into the heels. Start to straighten your legs, standing all the way up. Whew. And then release your arms down. You can just heel or spin the toes in so your feet are parallel. And take a big breath out. Whew. Good job. Reach your arms out to the sides. We'll spin the left toes out and come into warrior 2. So bend into that knee. We won't be here long, don't worry. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Good. Come back, warrior 2. And now we'll straighten that leg. Coming into triangle, reach your left fingertips forward. Walk the back foot a little bit closer. And then we'll just kind of windmill the arms down, side tilting the pelvis. Bring your hand down just below the knee or maybe towards the ankle. Wherever it kind of lands naturally as you do that windmill with the upper body. Lengthen your spine, lengthen the top of your head away from your hips. Press your feet into the mat. If you want to add a little stretch for the right shoulder and chest, you can spin the thumb to face backwards, bend your elbow, sweep that hand behind your low back. From here, you can kind of press your hand into your back and roll your shoulder open more. Maybe you can even snuggle that hand all the way around until it's reaching for your left inner thigh. One more breath. Smile, enjoy. If you went for half bind, you can release the right arm up, press into your feet, engage your core, rise all the way up. Let's reverse it. Slide your right fingertips down, reach the left arm up and back. Keep those feet pressing into the mat, energizing the whole body from the ground up. And come back, bring the arms down. Spin the left toes in. We'll spin the right toes out. Just starting with a quick warrior 2, you might need to lengthen the stance a wee bit. And then bend into the right knee. Extend those arms out. Nice, flip your front palm. Let's reverse the warrior. Big breath in, stretch out the side body. And then come through warrior 2 into side angle, right elbow onto your knee. Left arm alongside your ear, roll your chest open. Press into the feet, come back, warrior 2, amazing, and straighten that front leg. Bring the back foot a little bit closer, so reach with your right hand, reach it forward, tuck the right hip underneath the body, and then side tilt more, and windmill the arms down, your whole body, and your fingertips will land somewhere on your shin. The right hip is tucking underneath the left. The chest is facing the side wall. Your feet are grounded. Your core is strong. If you went for another variation with your arm on the other side, do the same thing on this side, sweeping that hand behind your back, using the back of your hand to kind of press into the body and roll your shoulder open more for an even greater stretch there. Otherwise, just breathe where you are. Energize your fingers. Spread the left fingers wide and up towards the sky. Breathe length into your spine. Breathe into your inner hips. So good. One more breath. If you went for a half bind, release that arm. Press your feet down. Slowly come all the way up. Slide the left fingertips down. Reach your right arm up and back. Stretch out the side waist. Feel a good stretch for the left inner thigh. Amazing. Come back up. Release your arms down. Pivot the right toes in. Maybe shorten your stance a little bit. Reach your arms out to the side and then behind the back, interlace them. We'll come into a forward fold just like this. So bend your knees a little bit and press them straight as you press into the outer edges of your feet. Your legs are strong. Your spine is long. And then from your hips, fold forward and bring your hands overhead. And then you pause wherever you feel this and you need to stop. you're folded down quite a ways, think about lifting your sit bones up away from your heels, away from the floor for an even greater stretch in the hamstrings and the calves. Press your fists overhead towards the ground. Stretching out the legs and the shoulders, the hips, the back. Breathe into it. Beautiful. Release your hands down to the mat. Lift up halfway or just have your hands under your shoulders and start to walk them over to your right foot as far as you can. So coming into a side bend for the left side. If you can, with your left hand, reach your ankle and then pull your chest towards that leg. That's awesome. If not, you're just reaching with your hands and you're not quite at your foot. If your left hand is on your ankle, you can take your right hand and bring it to your low back, the back of your hand to your low back. Twisting, stretching, breathing, and remembering, doing all of this with intention and awareness. Amazing. If the right hand is up there, you can release it. Let's walk everything back to center. So hands under the shoulders, spine long. Let's just recenter, readjust here. And then start to walk your hands towards the left, towards your left foot. Just pausing when you can't go anymore. If you can, really side bend and get your right hand onto your ankle. Pull your chest towards it. And then maybe reach your left hand up and towards your low back or your right hip. Amazing. Release the left hand, release both hands, come all the way back to center. We'll just do one more little side lunge here. So keep your hands under the shoulders and bend nice and deep into your right knee. Send the hips back and stop when you feel a good stretch for the left inner thigh. With your left hand underneath your left shoulder, press it down. Start to twist your chest open towards the right. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Now kind of lean your chest off center, away from the right thigh. Gazing at center or down or up, wherever it feels good for your neck. Just enjoy this beautiful place. And then bring the right hand back down slowly with control. Straighten both legs. Pause. Side out of your mouth if you want. And then you can start to bend into the left knee, sending the butt back as you bend into that knee. Right hand under your right shoulder. Start to twist open, reach your left arm up to the sky. Twist the chest towards the left, twisting your spine. Bend deeper into the left knee and lean your chest away from that thigh, away from your leg. Every inhale, you're getting more energy and strength in the body. Every exhale, you're getting more length in your muscles, in your tissues, more space in the whole body, more health, vitality, mobility. Amazing. Slowly come out of it. Bring the left hand back down. Straighten your left knee. Fold in one more time. Hands either down, or you could reach the fingertips forward and then press your chest down. Amazing. Hands back underneath your shoulders, nice flat back. Bring your hands to your hips, pull the belly in, and we'll start to rise up to stand. Amazing. Reach your arms to the sky. And then palms to heart center. Close your eyes. You can just wiggle your feet all the way together. And then let's just pause here. Mountain pose at the front of your mat. Release your hands down. Root your feet into the earth, lengthen the top of your head up, palms face forward. Feeling strong and grounded and centered right here, right now. Beautiful. All right. Next breath in, reach your arms up to the sky, maybe arch back. Let's pause here. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Squeeze your glutes, hook your thumbs, and arch back even more. Look up, press the hips forward, your legs are strong, feet rooting into the earth, and just arch back as much as you can. Keep the breath. Whew, and release your hands down to your sides. Open up the feet, bend your knees, and fold forward. Amazing. Lift up halfway. Breathe in. Plant the hands. Step into plank pose as you breathe out. Inhale, stay. Exhale, stay. Let's just breathe. Let's just hang out in plank for a little bit. Make sure that your hands are shoulder width and bring the feet a little bit closer together, so more towards center. All of the weight into your right toes. Just hover your left toes off the mat. Try not to move anything except for the left leg. Yes, super strong. Bring the left foot toes down and then hover the right toes so you're just moving the right leg. Try to keep your shoulders and your hips and everything else totally still. Super strong. Press your right heel towards the back of your mat and then bring those toes down. Let's just take a breath in regular plank. You can always do this with the knees down. Make sure the knees are behind your hips, well behind the hips, and then you can lift up one leg and the other from there. Otherwise, we'll do one more little round. So weight in the right toes, lift your left toes. They can just be a centimeter off the mat. Try and keep your spine long. Arms straight. Bring those toes down, core strong, working all the postural muscles, working the whole body. Let's hover the right toes. You've got this. No big deal. One more breath. And bring those toes down. Shift yourself forward. If you can, lower into chaturanga or go all the way down. Flip over the toes, upward facing dog or cobra. And then make your way into downward facing dog. Amazing. Bring your knees down. Let's all come into child's pose for 3 breaths. Take a deep exhalation out of your mouth. Enjoy this quick moment of pause. And that was already more than 3 breaths. So come out of child's pose. You can stay longer if you need to. Otherwise, come up to stand on your knees. We're going to do some more back bending. We're going to make our way towards a camel-esque pose. So stand up on your knees. Knees are hip-width apart. Just start by bringing a hand to your low belly and a hand to your low back. Tuck your tailbone down. So you're creating more space in your low back. You're engaging your abdominal muscles. We do this to protect the low back and spine. Good. So maintain that. And now bring both hands towards your low back or maybe on your butt like you're putting them in your back pockets. Draw the elbows towards each other and lift your chest up. Think about lifting your heart up towards the sky as you start to press your hips forward. Keep squeezing the elbows towards each other and maybe lean back more. So don't think about back bending so much, but think about lifting the chest up as you lean back. And pause wherever you need to pause. If you feel like you're ready to go into full camel and you really are ready, then you can bring your hands down onto your ankles. Make sure that your body is totally ready for that. Otherwise, stay where you are. We're going to do 2 rounds. Keep your legs engaged, hips pressing forward. Wherever you are, slowly come back up to stand on your knees. Before we sit on the heels, just tuck the tailbone down again. Make more space in your low back, and then gently sit down on your heels or a pillow. Nice long spine. Bring your chin towards your chest. Let's just breathe here for 3 breaths. Just acknowledging and being aware of whatever is coming up for you, whatever experience you might be having, and knowing that it's totally okay. Amazing. We'll do 1 more round. So getting ready to really just open your heart, be vulnerable, and just do your very best. because your best is perfect. So stand up on your knees. Your knees are hip width apart. Root whatever's touching the mat. Just imagine it like really rooting down, really strong. Tuck the tailbone down, really strong core. Start to press your hips forward. Bring your hands into your back pockets. Press the hips forward and start to lean back. Lift your heart up towards the sky and breathe love in to your body. If you are ready for full camel, you can bring your hands down to your ankles, or maybe just lightly bring your fingertips down your hamstrings more, the back of your thighs. Wherever you are, keep lifting your heart up towards the ceiling, breathing love into your whole body and breathing love out. Deepen your breath. If you need to come out early, just come and sit on your heels. Otherwise, just stay for a few more moments. Just doing your best, just enjoying whatever kind of challenge this might be for you. If you're in full camel or wherever you are, let's all start to come out of it. Standing up tall, lengthen the tailbone down, and then sit back on your heels. Take a deep breath in and exhale out of your mouth. Again, let's just breathe here with a nice long spine, just for a few breaths, just absorbing all of that. Beautiful. You can keep your eyes closed or gently blink them open. We'll just come into a gentle twist from here. So with a nice long spine, you could reach your arms up. We'll twist towards the right and bring your hands down. Left hand to the outside of your right leg. Right fingertips behind you, or just reaching in space behind you. Twists are really nice to help neutralize the spine after a back bend before we go into any forward bending. It's nice to just do a little twist. Beautiful. Come back to center. You could reach your arms to the sky, and we'll twist towards the left. Right hand to the outside of your left leg. Left arm just reaching behind you, twisting the chest. Gaze back. Breathe deep. Be here. It's all good. Exhale, let something go. And come back to center, arms reach to the sky. And then you can bring them down onto the mat. Let's make our way into down dog. Take your time, be gentle, just be aware, notice how it's feeling. Reach your right leg up towards the sky, and then step it forward. Next to the right thumb, knee comes down in the back. We'll come into a low lunge again. So your hands are on your front knee or reaching up to the sky, whatever feels best. If your arms are reaching, if you can, we'll do the cactus arms again. So cactus the arms, arch back, inhale, reach them up to the sky. Exhale, cactus, spread the chest, sink the hips. Inhale. Spread wide your chest and shoulders and your hips, breathe space. One more time, big breath in and a big breath out. Amazing. Come forward and bring your left hand down onto the mat. If you have a block or something, you could put your hand on a block or come up onto your fingertips. Take your right hand to your right knee. Start to twist your chest towards the right. Press your right foot down into the mat really strong, and then extend your right arm back. Now, if this is enough, this might be enough for the hip flexor and the quad. If you're a bit more open, you could try bending your back knee, and maybe you can grab onto your foot and then pull your heel towards your butt and breathe into your quad, breathe into the hip flexor. If you can't quite reach your foot today, no worries. Just keep that leg down, or if you have a strap, you could use a strap. Or just breathe and reach towards the foot. Imagine the foot coming up to meet your hand, and one day it will. Breathe into those hips, send some space. Allow some tension just to dissolve with your breath. Let it melt away. Keep the right foot pressing into the mat. If you are clasping your foot, gently release it back down. Bring your right hand to the mat. Let's straighten out the right leg, moving slowly. So send the hips back, lift the right toes up, moving into half monkey, half splits. Stand up on the back knee, reach your arms up to the sky, get really tall. And then leading with your heart, start to fold forward over your right leg. You can bring your hands down onto the shin or onto either side of your leg on blocks or maybe on the mat, and then just fold. Kind of energetically drag your right heel towards the back of the mat. Lift the right sit bone kind of back and up for even more. Stretch in that leg if you need more. Relax the neck. Beautiful. So good. Rebend into your knee, walk the hands forward, lift the back knee up, and step into down dog. You can move through a vinyasa if you want, or just hang out in down dog and pedal out your feet. Maybe checking out, noticing if the right leg is feeling a bit looser than the left. Hopefully it is. And then the left leg will reach up towards the sky from down dog, and then gaze towards the left thumb, step it forward. Woo, one big step. Bring the back knee down. Press into your left heel. The left foot roots down and come up. Hands on your front knee. Find your balance, or you can reach them up to the sky. Deepen your breath, lengthen your spine, sink the hips further down. Remembering the energy, your intention for your practice, feeling good or feeling gratitude or feeling joy or peace or whatever you want. Breathe that in now. Reach your arms up if you'd like. Cactus the arms. Spread the chest wide, lean back more. Inhale, reach them up to the sky, get a long spine. Exhale, cactus the arms, spread across your chest. Inhale, reach, get long. Exhale, open the heart. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out, press the elbows wide. And then reach up. Whew, and then you can bring your hands down. Amazing. So your right fingertips or hand is on the mat. And then take your left hand to the left knee. Kind of press your hand into your knee. Start to twist yourself, lifting the chest, twisting it towards the left. And then maybe you want to extend your left arm back. This might be enough. Notice how this feels in the hips. Maybe you can bend your knee and grab onto your foot. Spread the toes wide or flex that foot a little bit as you pull the heel towards your hips. Keep the left foot kind of rooting down into the mat. Just finding a bit more engagement in the muscles as we stretch them out. Deep, beautiful breaths here. Really deep hip work. Breathe into it. Use your exhalations to let something go. So good. Release that foot gently. Bring your left hand back down. And we'll start to straighten the left leg. Send the hips back. Lift the left toes up. Your left leg is straight. Stand up on the back knee. Reach your arms up to the sky. Get your spine so long and happy. And then start to fold over the left leg. Bring your hands down onto something as you soften. Melt the heart forward. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Let some of that tightness dissolve. Amazing. Rebend into that front knee, plant your hands, tuck the back toes, lift the knee up, and step into downward facing dog. Do whatever you want to do here for a few breaths. You can move through one more vinyasa if you would like. And then come through into seated. Grab a pillow if the hips or low back is tight. Sit up on that and take your legs wide as they can go. The knees can be a little bit bent. Your hips can be lifted up. That's perfect, but we do want the spine to be long and the hips just tilting forward a little bit. So breathe here. Just take a moment to see how this feels. Just hands on the earth. And maybe you just want to stay here, or you can start to crawl your way forward. And then pause at your edge and breathe. Create some space in the body by just allowing it to happen, by using your breath to release tension. Big exhalations. You can exhale out of the mouth if that feels good. Maintaining a really soft Ujjayi breath. If you started with one at the beginning of practice, that's still here. Maybe you can kind of press your chest more towards the floor, nice long spine, always leading with your heart in yoga, in life, every single day. Breathing love into your body, into your muscles, into those tight places. Sending kindness and compassion there. And being okay with wherever you're at. If you folded forward, come all the way up, we'll add a little side bend. So bring your right hand inside your right knee. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Twist your chest towards the left. So kind of twist, and then we'll walk the right hand towards your foot. Side bend, reach the left arm overhead. Maybe you can bring the right elbow down, your whole forearm. Maybe not. You're just reaching. You want to be feeling this probably in the inner thighs. And the left side of your body, the left side of your waist. Roll the chest open towards the sky that might be through your ceiling right now. Nice. Enjoy this for one more breath. Stay here, be present. And then you can press into the right hand and rise all the way up. Let's just take a breath at center. Absorb that. And then bring your left hand inside your left knee. Turn the chest towards the right as you reach that arm overhead. Start to bend towards the left, reaching your arm, the right arm, towards your left toes. Maybe just crawl the hand towards your foot, or you can bring your forearm down if you have that opening. Roll the chest open. Reach with those right fingertips. Reach further, further, further. Feel that stretch. Breathe space and length into your tissues. Breathe out some stress and worry. Let it go. Just imagine one day you might get those fingers touching your toes. But it doesn't matter if that day never comes. That's not the goal. Amazing. Press into the left hand. Slowly come all the way up. Nice long spine. Take a breath here. Exhale, let it go. Good. Bring your knees gently all the way together, especially if that was a deep stretch for you. And you can come all the way onto your back. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, arms wherever. Extend the right leg up and cross your ankle over your knee. We're going to come into a supine pigeon pose, hip stretch. So just press the right knee away from you. Flex those toes. Maybe this is enough, or float the left foot off the mat and you can wrap your hands around the back of your leg. Pull it towards you. Breathe into the right hip. Amazing. Gently release the foot back down. Extend the right leg up towards the sky. Now cross the knee, the whole leg over your other leg. And then press into the left heel. Bring your arms out to a T. Lift the hips. Shift them over to the right. And then we're going to drop the knees over to the left. So coming into a really deep twist. If this is too much for you, then you can untwist the legs and just come into a double knee twist with the knees towards the left without having them all twisted up. Try and get heavier on the left or the right shoulder. So the right side of your chest and shoulder is getting heavier, kind of trying to glue it towards the mat. Completing that twist. If you want, you can gaze towards the right. Soften and just dip in here for a little bit longer. Amazing. You can use your left hand to help those knees and bring them back to center. Uncross the legs. Shift your hips back to center. Maybe just draw both knees into your chest and gently rock side to side. Just getting the spine all neutral, massaging out the low back. And then we'll bring the feet onto the floor. Extend your left leg up. Cross your ankle on top of your knee. Press your left knee away from you. Flex the left toes. This might be good, or you can interlace your hands around the back of the right leg. The foot comes off the mat and you can pull it towards you. Being mindful and then just sending the breath into that left outer hip. Stay focused on the here and now, on your breath, on the sensations in your body. Beautiful. So you can release the right foot back down. Uncross your left knee. Just reach it up to the sky. So straighten that leg and then cross it over the right knee. The whole leg this time. Arms come out to a T. Press your right heel down. Lift the hips. Shift them over to the left just a couple inches. And then start to drop the knees over to the right. Deep, deep twist. Again, if you did something else, a different, less intense twist on the other side, just do the same one on this side so that the body's nice and balanced. Gaze up or complete the twist and gaze gently towards the left. Soften the left shoulder more towards the earth, feeling a deeper twist in your spine. Twists are so good for detoxifying and cleansing the body. So if there's something that you need to let go of that you've been holding on to emotionally, physically, mentally, take this moment to let it go. Say goodbye. Thank you and goodbye. And just leave it behind. Breathe it out. We'll stay for one more breath. So beautiful. You can bring your right hand onto the knee. Bring your head back to center and gently bring those knees back. Uncross them. Press into the heels. Shift the hips back to center so your spine is neutral. And then just draw your knees into your chest one last time. And you can just rock side to side or draw some little circles. Beautiful. Pause at center. Lift your forehead and shoulders off the mat and round. Curl yourself into a tiny ball. And then release your arms and legs. And come into Shavasana. Grab a pillow, put it under your knees, or grab a blanket, throw it over the whole body. Grab socks, whatever you want to make yourself really comfortable. And then just get any fidgeting out of the way. So just kind of wiggle. I just like to wiggle my hips and my arms and legs. And then take a deep breath out whenever you're ready on your own time. And just kind of let that be a signal to your body, to your brain, to everything that, okay, there's nothing left to do but just relax completely. I'm giving myself permission to just be here, to absorb all of the benefits from my practice, and to just be completely relaxed. The bones are heavy. Feel them sinking down into the earth. The belly is soft and relaxed. All of your muscles are just melting into relaxation and total stillness. Every passing moment, the body gets more relaxed, heavier, feeling stillness and peace just washing over you. Begin to deepen your breath. Waking the body back up from your Shavasana. Allowing yourself to leave behind any old layers of yourself that are no longer necessary as you wake the body up and come back. It's called corpse pose for a reason, so if there's anything that needs to be let go of, now's the time. Leave it behind and breathe in fresh, new energy as you bring movement to the body, fingers and toes, maybe your head, neck side to side. You can reach your arms overhead, getting that beautiful full body stretch, and then bend your knees, rolling to one side, pause, just allow the energy to settle here for a moment. And then press into your hands and come up to find a comfortable seat. You can always stay in Shavasana longer, of course. If you have time and you want to stay here, then please just stay. Once you arrive in seated, lengthen the spine up and close your eyes. And now just consciously sit in this stillness just for a moment. And allow yourself to feel some joy for this moment, the present moment of your life. Feel a little bit of joy, a little bit of gratitude, or a lot. Because life is so good and it's happening right now. You can reach your arms, inhale out and up to the sky. One more big stretch for the shoulders, gathering so much energy from all around you. And then bring your palms together at your heart. Gently bow your head. The light that is within me bows to the light that is within you. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for your practice today. I hope that you loved this class. I'd love to know what your favorite part was, or if you want to share what your intention was for today's practice. I would love to know. Share it with everyone and let's lift each other up and spread more positive energy out into the world. Thank you so much. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and that's it. Okay, have an amazing day. See you next time.